Hey, hello everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to one little bit different video today. So today I'm gonna be reviewing something, but it's not a movie and it's not a video game because I got something special right here today. And if you joined my Chris Facebook group you might know what it is, and if you don't know you soon will. So I already unpacked this thing and tried it out and everything, but I'm gonna go and do it one more time with you guys, and I don't wanna keep you waiting for too long, so let's dive right into it. Alright guys, before I start this I just wanna apologize if my voice sounds weird than usual. That's because it's been recorded with a phone. So yeah, let's get started now. Here it is. I know it looks like a GoPro, but trust me, it's not. This is Thieye T5, and it's actually better than old GoPro cameras, and it's actually much cheaper than GoPro. And when I heard that this camera is actually better than GoPro cameras, I was like, no, this gotta be some kind of joke. There is nothing better than GoPro cameras. And then I googled it a little bit, and I checked out some reviews for it, and now I have it, and damn, I'm surprised. I bought this camera on eBay for $103, and it's much better than any other GoPro camera, in my opinion. It's just awesome. I'm surprised how good this camera actually is. So, like I said, I already unpacked it and everything, but I'm gonna do it one more time with you guys. So, yeah, let's get started. It came with a cracked casing for some reason over here. Come on, phone, focus. Yeah, right over there. It's been cracked in transport, but the camera is not damaged at all, so that's a good thing. And now here's the camera. As you can see, it's exactly same as GoPro by its size. And it comes with a waterproof casing like all GoPro cameras that you can, of course, detach from this box and everything. But let's leave it here for now, and let's open the box. So, let's just open this for real quick. And first thing we got is Action Cam T5 Edge user manual. I'll just leave camera by side for now. So, of course, there is a user manual in different languages. So you got everything about your camera here. Basic operations, app connection, application, live stream. Yeah, this camera can do live streams as well. Remote control, I'll show you that as well. And these are necessary accessories that you get with camera when you buy it. So pretty cool. And this is now Chinese or Korean or Japanese. I'm not sure what it is. Let's leave a user manual by side for now, and let's go back and open the box a little bit more. Let's pull this thing out. Oh, it's not pulling that easily. Alright, so first thing we got here is 360 vertical pod. So this can be rotated for 360 around, and it's a useful thing if you want your camera to freely rotate around something. So that's a cool accessory. Alright, well, what else do we got? Those are stickers. You can stick this on something, and then you put a camera on it. Pretty cool if you want to make a dash cam in your car or something. You can do that as well. Then this is a remote control. We'll come to that a little bit later. This is a cloth for wiping, unpacked. I didn't unpack all of it. So, yeah, this is just for wiping your camera without scratching it or whatever. Alright, so here we got another reserve waterproof casing door. Pretty cool. Unpacked also. Then over here we got another sticker that you can stick onto something. What are these? I'm not sure what this is. Alright, can someone in the comments let me know what this is? What is that? looks like a tiny cloth for something. And last but not least, we got a cable here, USB cable that you connect to your camera for charging and for putting your videos from camera to computer. So just a normal USB cable, nothing really special. Let's go back to remote control for a moment. This is pretty cool. There is a battery here as well. I also didn't put it in my remote control because I don't need it. But yeah, this is a remote control, and this is actually newer version. I don't know, can you see? I'll try to focus. That actually has a microphone, and it has voice commands. So that's pretty sick. You can tell your camera what to do by just literally telling it to your camera. This is power button, this is photo button, this is video button, and it has a voice command. So that's pretty cool. I didn't try that out because I don't need it, but I bet it's a pretty cool thing. And this is a little battery that goes into that remote. Alright, then these again are something. Come on, camera, focus. Come on, phone, can you focus please? No? Alright, there it is. So it's like some sort of hard sponge or something. I'm not sure what is this used for. I feel so dumb, dude. But I just don't know what are these used for. Alright, let me know down below in the comments. Teach me something, okay? Alright, let's move now to camera itself. Let's pull it out of this waterproof casing. Comes a little bit harder out, and here it is. Thieye T5 Edge 4K Wi-Fi camera. So here are the slots for the cable, and this is a little SD card that you have to buy separately. Let me just pull it out for real quick. Oh, it just fell out. Alright, this is my micro SD card. Come on. Let's just focus it so you can see it a little bit better. So it's 32 gigabytes. It's not really cheap, but it's good for what you get with it. Let's just put it back by putting in that little hole, and now you have to have nails, but as you can see, I don't have any. I eat all of them. Disgusting. Alright, so yeah, in general, this is the camera. These are the buttons for scrolling through the menu. This is the power up button. This is the recording button. And that's pretty much it about this camera. It's a tiny little camera. So let's power it up. You power it up by holding power up button. And once you see a blue flash, there you go. It's on. It says Thieye, and there it is. It has a little screen that is integrated, and you cannot remove it, so you have to be careful to not break it, because breaking this little screen is not really the best thing to happen. But yeah, it has integrated screen, you cannot remove it like you maybe could on some GoPro cameras, but there are also GoPro cameras with integrated screens. So right now it's set to 1080p, which is full HD, 60 frames per second. So let's go through the menu. This is the photo mode, you take photos. And now this is the menu. Let's go to video settings. First we have a video resolution. You can pick whatever resolution you want here. It can go up to 4K 30 FPS. Then you have Super Full HD 30 FPS, Full HD 60 FPS, Full HD 30 FPS. Then you have HD 120 FPS, which is good for super slow motion. Then you have HD 60 FPS and HD 30 FPS, and I keep it in full HD 60 FPS, and I'll show you why for real quick. Then image stabilization, that's one of the reasons why I keep it in 1080p 60 FPS or full HD 60 FPS, because for some reason if you pick whatever other option, for example if I go to HD 120 FPS, I cannot have image stabilization for some reason. It's just disabled. I don't know if it's glitched or something. I don't think so. I think the option is just not available for that resolution. But okay, image stabilization on. So this camera has a gyroscope inside it, and it stabilizes your video pretty well. But if you shake it too much, of course that's not gonna help, because it's not a gimbal or anything. And then loop record, this is a good option if you want to make loop videos and you don't want to have hours of boring footage, but you also don't want to lose any footage, so you can choose whether you want to set it on 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, or unlimited time. So yeah, that's a good thing. Then you have time-lapse video, which is basically just fast forward that video that you can set 60 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 3 seconds, and 1 second. I keep it on off. I don't need that right now. Fast motion movie, this is just speeded up video. You can decide whether you want 2 times speed, 4 times speed, 6 times speed, 10 times speed, 15 times speed, something similar to time lapse, but there is a difference that I don't really know how to explain. But yeah, just Google it for better explanation, because I don't really know how to explain you that. It's quite similar, but it's not the same thing. Then wind noise reduction is of course for wind noise reduction. If you are maybe skating or skiing or something and you want to record that, you don't want that wind noise in your camera constantly. Sound record is on. You can disable or enable sound recording. Auto low light is a good thing. Also I keep it on. It's off now because I've been changing resolutions, and it's also one of the options that is disabled if you pick any other resolution. On some resolution it works, but in many cases not, just like video stabilization for some reason. I again don't know what is going on with that. I just guess the option is not available on all resolutions. But yeah, this is drive mode. It's basically for making a dash cam in your car. You can connect your camera to your car, and then when you turn the car on, your camera turns on and starts automatically recording. And I don't really need that. Video scene mode, so those are video scenes mode. Water, riding, winter, driving, night, those are just basically different video filters. I keep it on manual because I found it the best for me. And that's it about video options, video settings. Let's go now to photo settings. Again, you have resolutions. I keep it to 20 megapixels. You got 16, 14, 8 and 5. And of course you want to keep that on best quality possible. Then ISO, it's basically the brightness. You can set it on 100, 200, 400, 800 and 1000 and 600 and 3200. Basically the bigger iOS is, the more video noise you will have on your photo. And it's basically just like millions and millions of tiny little dots around your screen, so it's the best to keep it on auto. Then time-lapse photo is basically the same thing as time-lapse video. It's just the same thing with a photo. You can put it on 3 seconds, 5 seconds, so it basically takes a picture every 3 seconds, every 5 seconds, every 10 seconds, every 30 seconds, or every 60 seconds, or you can put it on unlimited, which is my option right now because I don't use that right now. Then shooting time, You can also put it on 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and 60 minutes. I am not sure what this option is for, honestly. I'm not really sure what that is. I can guess what it is, but I'm not gonna say it because I'm not sure if that's correct. Then photo burst, basically your camera taking 30 shots in 8 seconds. And you can put it on 15 shots in 4 seconds, 7 shots in 2 seconds, or 3 shots in 1 second. I keep it on off because I don't need that right now. Delay timer, this is basically just a timer when camera is gonna fire a picture. You can delay it to 20 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 3 seconds, or you can disable it like I do right now. Long exposure, again, I'm not really sure what that is for, but it's there. I'm not sure what that option is for. And of course, photo scene mode, it's again photo filters. So you get manual, indoor, outdoor, portrait, landscape, or night, and that's it. I keep it on manual again because I found it the best for me. Playback, this is where your videos are. Right now there is no any videos for me. Then camera settings here. Here we have power frequency. It really depends. Some countries are 50 Hertz, some countries are 60 Hertz, most of the countries are 50 Hertz. Croatia, which is basically country I live in, is 50 Hertz, so I keep it on 50. Sounds, those are like beep sounds, boot up sounds, or shutter sounds when you start recording or take a picture. I disable all of that because it's pretty annoying to me. Then there is volume, that you can volume up or volume down. There is like 0, which means disabled, 1, 2, or 3. I keep it on 3, but since all my sounds are disabled, I don't really need that. Oops, I exit that. Then white balance, it's basically a white balance on picture. You can again put different filters on it. It's like daylight, shade, tungsten light, white, fluorescent, underwater, and that's pretty much all of the options you got, but it's best to keep it on auto so it picks automatically depending by how much light you got. Then EV, which is basically elevation, you can put it to -2, -1, middle, +1 or +2. It's best to keep it in the middle in my opinion. Distortion correction is basically whether you want a fisheye or not in your photos and videos, and in my case I love fisheye, so I'll keep it off. This is basically a date. You can display it on your camera. Date and time, you set it here. Basically you move with buttons again up and down. That's how you set year, month, hours, day, and everything else. Then screensaver, I put it on off. You can basically make your screen turn off after 30 seconds, 1 minute, or 2 minutes. I keep it off because I don't want screen turning off. Auto power off, you can make your camera turn off after 1 minute, 2 minutes, and that's pretty much it. I don't know why would you want that, but okay. Power on, auto record, you can make your camera to power on automatically and record. Again, I think that's an option for dash cams and if you connect your camera to a car. Then remote pair, it's an option for pairing your remote controller again to your camera, and then you can use remote control to stop recording or start recording and pretty much everything else. Then live option is for live streaming, which I don't need right now. Then these are Wi-Fi settings that you can reset. Language, you got English, simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, French, Japanese, or Russian. I keep it in English because it's the only one I understand from these. Then format card, this is just basically an option for formatting your SD card. Right now I didn't have anything on it, so just showed you how it works for real quick. It's really quickly, and I think that's it. Okay, no, it's not. It's actually system here. You can put default settings, which I'm not gonna do right now. Then system info, right now my camera is at version 5.0.10.0.10. and that's basically the latest option. And this is also the latest Thieye camera. It's the newest one, I think, and yeah, it's all upgraded and everything. Then this is card info, capacity 30,432 megabytes or 32 gigabytes, and there's also the same amount of free space because I have no videos, pictures, or whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it about the options and menu of Thieye T5 Edge. So, oh, look at that, my stabilization is disabled for some reason. Image stabilization, let's keep it on. And of course, now it's gonna be displayed in this corner, icon for image stabilization, and this one is for wind reduction. This is your resolution and frame rate, there is your battery, and how long can you record. I can now record in this resolution for 3 hours and 8 minutes, but I think it wouldn't be possible because my battery would run out or something. But yeah, with this button you change modes. Again, if you click it, oops, why it doesn't work? There you go. And then with these buttons up and down, you move through the menu, and with this upper button you select the things again you want to use. This is basically back button. Again, click it and it will go back. So as you can see, pretty simple. I don't know what else. Yeah, this is where the battery is. Let me show you that for real quick. You just basically slide it out, the automatic LA pops up, and you pull your battery out. This is the battery. Simply slide it back in, and there you go. Oops, there you go. Close it. Again, hold a little bit. It's powering up, and there you go. If you press record, it will start recording. You see red dot for recording, and it's gonna blink blue when it's recording, and in front side of course as well it's gonna blink. If you want to stop, you again press this blue blinking button right now because it's recording, and it will stop recording. So pretty simple to use, nothing complicated about it. And yeah, let's move on now to the footage from this camera and its audio. Alright, so this is now 1080p 60 frames per second from Thieye T5 Edge, and as you can see, quality of the video is amazing. Camera is 14 megapixels. The only bad thing about every camera is that it cannot really record in dark, and when there is no light you can see a lot of that like film grain or so-called video noise, basically just a lot of tiny dots around me. But that's because of a low light. If you put it on a daylight, it's gonna be of course completely different story. And this is also sound from Thieye T5 Edge, unedited, raw, so it's pretty muffled. Audio is not really the best, but what I really do love about action cams is just the angle. Look what you can see everything around me. Look how huge that 180-degree angle is. This is 180-degree angle. It's a huge angle. Look at that. Amazing. Let's actually record some details now so you can actually see how good this camera is and how good quality actually is. So this is my mouse and keyboard, and as you can see, it's pretty damn decent. It's really good camera. It looks really nice. Again, it's pretty low light situation right now. I bet it would look even better if there was actually some real sunlight. But yeah, in general, really good. I also took a few pictures here at the highest quality and resolution, so you can see how pictures look like. Even though you can't really tell the true quality of videos and pictures with this camera inside the room on low light, you have to really go outside and try it out on daylight, and it's gonna be a completely different story, I know that. But for demonstration, for this video, yeah, this is the best I could get. Also, I have additional equipment for this camera from old GoPro camera I had. Actually, my dad had, and then before he sold it. And I had so I have a selfie stick. I have a tripod, which is right over here, and it's flexible. You can like put it any way you want. Then I also have a head mount and a chest mount. That also can be used for this camera, because I said it's same dimensions and everything like GoPro. So expect a lot of good videos. Alright guys, so I think that would be it for this video. From now on I'll record my videos with this Thieye T5 Edge camera. Also expect a lot of new great videos like parkour POVs, which is the main reason why I actually bought this camera. To record parkour videos from first person, from my perspective, and I think I'm gonna make a lot of great videos with this camera, and I'm really surprised by its quality and how good it actually is, and I couldn't believe that it's actually better than GoPro cameras, and it actually costs much less than GoPro cameras. Like I said, I paid $103 for this camera, which is pretty cheap for a camera like this in my opinion. And it's really good. It has 4K resolution, 30 FPS, like crazy camera. Also, I'll record my videos and face cams now with this camera, and I've been thinking about actually putting now face cams to DayZ videos and Arma 3 videos, because now I can record much longer time. And I couldn't do it with my phone, but now I can record for much longer time. So DayZ and Arma 3 are just those games. If you're playing in multiplayer Arma 3, then are just those games where you have to wait a long time for something to happen, and that just would be really hard to make with my phone. But with this camera that can record for 3 hours, I can make actually some face cams, but I'll think about it. I'm not really sure am I actually gonna do it or not. Actually, let me know down below in the comments, would you like to see that or not. So yeah, if you like this video, then go ahead and leave a like, share, comment, or subscribe if you want. If you don't want to, you don't have to, it's totally fine. And also join my Chris Facebook group and follow me over there. Link is down below in the description if you want. If you don't want to, that's also fine. And if you have any questions, link of my as.fm is also down below in the comments, so you can ask me any questions if you have any questions. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all of your support so far. You've been amazing, and I love you, and I'll see you in the next videos. Chris out.